Okay, another trick I like to show you guys when you start inking, right, on paper. I'm using a black book right now. Like a black book meaning a lot of artists, graffiti artists use this book. It's full of paper and it's hardcover. Comes with different colors. But this is the paper I'm using right now. So I'm going to use this trick. If you're supposed to take a bunch of paper or a sheet of paper, any paper you want to do, and put it right under this sheet of paper under here, and right under this paper, so when I use the marker, it doesn't soak into the next page. Very important thing, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and use the color, and the color I'm using is gonna be like a green, because I'm using red letters. So I usually start with that first. Now I'm using these two colors. Let me see, from Prismcolor. It's like experiment mentor as well as this apple green. So I might use, in this case, because the ink's not because they're running out. So most likely I'm gonna do is use one color. If I run out, no problem, because it's graffiti. So alright, so we're gonna start down with the lettering, around the lettering. Okay, so let's start. Alright, I actually do a character, but in a fresh outline. I usually outline it so that way. Outline. This. And when I do this, it helps me like not, when I fill in the rest of the color around the lettering, it helps me, it's like for me it's like a guide, This has covered down here. Repeat the process. Now every artist have a way of doing this, and for me I feel more, it keeps me like, I don't color over the lettering or anything like that. You see what I'm saying? Take your time. Like this. If you do for some reason, it is what it is. That. That. This. I think if you make a mistake, it's hard to fix the problem. And if something is white up, I'll avoid the white up much as possible. Alright, so I got the colors in. The next thing I'm gonna do now is add some kind of a glow effect around the lettering. Okay, so right now I'm gonna add some star into it. Alright, so we're gonna do something like this. I actually do a character right on top of this. As I go down. What I'm gonna do is actually have to color the whole thing, because I'm adding some kind of like shadow right behind the lettering. So it's gonna be like covered completely. Now as you're doing it, add some star into that, the little circles, the little balls and stuff. Be creative. That's what I say, people. And now this marker, now since I'm having it this way, I'm gonna use the bit, because this over here, you see this point? You have the board tip. So this one I just cover the whole thing real quick. I don't want the board on this process, but I'm gonna do a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It goes very quickly. And I'm gonna start more and start into it. Okay, like this. That. Now I'm not gonna show the whole thing because I know you guys have an idea what I'm doing. But let's see. But as you know, put some like a little shadow behind the lettering. And why I picked green because well I guess that's what I choose. But like remember it's gonna be old outlines. Yeah, there you go. See, it covers the whole thing real quickly. Okay? I love using these markers. Okay. I'm gonna show you a little something about terms of adding a star into it and I don't know how long I'm gonna do this. Alright. Okay, now. Well, in the back, I'm gonna fill this whole thing up like this, but then we little star into a couple balls, we add a lot of stars. You know, that's nice. Do something like this, dog. Hook it up. Old school. I'm from the old school accent. And then to the character, have a character there, so most likely I'm gonna fill this in. Okay, what else can I do? This is gonna be all green. Yeah, something like that. So most likely you do whatever you feel like doing. Okay, and this in there. Check this out, boom. There you go, kid. There you go. Hook it up. Bam. Look at this. We got some of these in there. Start in, man. Matter of fact, hell, I'm at a star. Okay. And a little star. Maybe I outline it. Who knows? Maybe I won't. Yes, just go with the flow, kid. Yeah. Up. And something like this. Be creative now. Matter of fact, no. There it goes. You can use the board nib too. Alright, so this now is. So I'm gonna finish the rest of this, okay, and show you. Alright, I know I'm gonna be getting this board with all this stuff. Okay. Right now, you notice that I have some like little designs around it, you know. I have the character right on top of this, so I'm gonna add some color in the green. So when art, they especially when you have colors, don't put one color in one place. So actually balance it out. Put the same colors going over the place. A little bit here, a little bit on the right, a little bit on the left. But we're gonna work on the. Now I'm done this. I'm gonna add maybe a little more color in the background, a little bit more. But let's concentrate on the lettering, alright? I'm going to use red with a Sharpie, and that's going to be using now. There. Just one bold color. You got as many colors you want. Let me show you a little bit. Alright. Steady hand. There you go. Boom. There you go, kids. Perfect. And I'm sure you guys, look at the other graffiti artists, you know what I'm saying, but this, now fill it in. That's how I roll. Oh, make sure your paper right underneath this. You see what I'm saying? If you do that, get a little bit on the greens on the paper, but this is just, scrap paper music. You make a mistake, well, that's white out, but I try to avoid that. So any mistakes happen, well, I'll work with it, you know what I'm saying? So, we'll fit it in. That, you know what I'm saying, though? Fit it in good. I'm gonna use one color. Now, once you know about something about colors, why I do these two colors, I based on the color scheme, you know? Like, green and red is complementary in the art world. So that's why, you know? In case I feel that we don't use any other colors, they both move, you know, go together, that's fine. And it's best using a separate scrap paper. Like I use this over here, right? And so this is what basically the sketch, and I did a little face of the character, which I'm gonna show later. You see, I use scrap paper just to add, you know, test the colors out, you know. It works. Now this over here doesn't say what kind of red it is. Any Sharpies? Anyway, it doesn't say what kind of red. Pretty cool. Probably do one more. Just to have an idea and finish the rest of it. Now, in the next video, I like to show you about something about wild style. I'm not quite finished the coloring part yet, you know what I'm saying? I want to add another color to this video. Now, as the learning goes, it's going to stay red and then add any color to it. But I always do it this way when I color out. Every time I use markers, I always outline it. And hopefully it's a guide so I don't go over it. So that's the way I feel, you know. Everyone has a different way of doing it, so if I do it my way, that's fine. You know, back in the days, I was in high school. I used to use, I think, designer markers. That was like old school, bro. So, this, cover it out. Now I'm going to finish the rest of this red throughout the whole lettering. See how it is? Try to keep it sharp. Alright, so I'm going to finish the rest of this and work on another color. So this is it, you know, that's how it looks like when I'm finished. Now, I'm going to do now, I think I want to add some more color into it. I think a little bit, the color I had before, that just in case it ran out, but it didn't. So I'm going to pick up on a color, another green. Now, I'm going to use another green or a different kind of greens. And this is going to be apple green from Prismcolor. And I'm going to, usually work on this and the rest I do it on myself. But like I said before, put your colors a little bit here, a little bit there, you know, balance it out, what you call balance, okay? Alright, so I'm gonna do this. Oh, actually, see that? It's working. Matter of fact, since the shadow's gonna be over here, I'm gonna add some green right here. I'm best at sketching it out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, see what I'm saying? Just do whatever you want, kid. Oh my God. Just do it forever. See? Add some styling to this stuff. I'm gonna add some shadow in this over here, but boom, see that? There you go. There you go. Then I'll be like coming around yellow, it goes a star. Like, oh. Okay, boom, boom. Outline. Boom. So I guess you have an idea what I'm talking about. I'm gonna give you a little bit. Just short type stuff there. You know what I'm saying? Since I'm gonna add some color in the bottom, so now you have an idea how I do this. And maybe if you want, add a little bit right on top of the red there. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh, now this is connected. Up. Green. So I'm gonna finish the rest of this, right? What I'm gonna do. So I really want to add some color in the bottom there. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. So I'm gonna let you know how this works out. For me, I don't know. I feel that I could be satisfied with the colors I have. You know, that's the way I feel. I think about it. But then I'm gonna just do this like this, right? Might think I add some color. I'm gonna look at my color marker, see what else I can get off of it. You know what I'm saying? And maybe it could be another color, maybe not. I'm just looking at it, just look at it closely, you know what I'm saying? Have some idea how to do this, but you know how all this little bit green here, you know? I really want to show this green everywhere else in the white spots, especially over here. I'm just gonna cover it like that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's, just let me finish this a bit. Alright, so you see over here that I added the what do you call that color again? Let's see, apple green next to this spearmint color. So you mean now how I choose my colors, like I said before, complementary, which is red and green, and then aglagonous, which is mean color next to each other. You know what I'm saying? Like all different greens, and these the greens I'm picking up. Okay, so I added this all over a little bit here. And I did add a little bit over here right after this, right on top of it. You can see the green, because this green was all covered with the spearmint, and I had the lime green right on top of it. So it looks pretty cool. Alright, so the next thing, I think I'm pretty satisfied with these colors over here. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little outline, but first I'm gonna color the rest of the character, because I need to color the whole thing before I finish it. Okay. So after that, I'm gonna start, outlining with black.